Welcome to Summer Shape Up. We're entering week 7 and 8, day 1 of our gym workout. So what we need for today, we'll need a kettlebell, dumbbell, and a nice sturdy bench to start. So we have a total body workout. We have 6 exercises that we'll complete. The first exercise we're going to get into is the walking lunge using a kettlebell. Alright, so with the walking lunge, we are going to place the kettlebell in the hand, and you're going to lift the elbow up, just like a waiter or waitress holding the tray, just like that. Okay? Now, keep in mind, when I perform my lunge, I'm keeping the weight on the side of my trail leg as I perform my lunge. So here we go. Simply switch hands, switch legs. Keep the elbows up high. Okay, when you're done, slowly bring the weight back to the center of your body. Place it on the floor. Okay. So, for repetitions, you get your desired repetitions on your right leg, and then you move on and get the desired repetitions on your left leg, and that'll be 1 set. Okay. Exercise number 2, we're going to strengthen the core and the shoulders with the landmine push press. So we have an Olympic bar, and what we did, we pretty much just attached it to this ankle right here to make sure it's pretty secure. Okay. Alright, so the setup, we're going to get down in the squat position, athletic stance. I'll start on a nice wide stance. I'll go into a squat pattern and then push directly up. Okay. So, make sure when you go into the push press that we can kind of go through this angle here. Just like we did on the lunge, we're counting the repetitions per side or per arm. So I just completed 10 repetitions on my right side. Now for the left side, give you some good verbal cues. So when I get down to my squat, number 1, I want to make sure that my heels stay planted on the floor as I descend toward the floor. And take a look at my elbow. It's going pushing with the left arm, so the left elbow is on top of the left thigh, and then drive up. Okay. Now, flexibility can be a limiting factor on that. So if we don't have the desired flexibility to get your elbow to touch all the way to the thigh, based on lower body flexibility, then just go down the best that you can and then push all the way up. So either option is fine. Okay, Next, moving on to number 3. We're going to go back to the bench. We need a dumbbell. We're going into the plank row, okay? So we're going to set ourselves up in a plank position while strengthening the back, okay? So one hand is on the bench. Okay, so that's the one-arm row. All right, so now we're going to work the back of the arms, triceps. So the assisted dip machine, which is this machine right here. And the way this machine works is that you have an adjustment weight stack here. So if you start from the bottom, as you go up, the machine will actually make it less as far as resistance, so you're doing more of your body weight. So always keep that in mind. So whichever weight that you decide to pick, if you want to use more of your body weight, just slide the pin up, okay? All right, so handles here, knees here. Okay, so on the assisted dip, key point, make sure that as you go down toward the floor, your elbows bend just about 90 degrees and then push back up. Just make sure that you're really utilizing the full range of motion on the way down and have enough strength to push yourself up, okay? Now, we're going to work a complementing muscle, the bicep. So this Smith machine bar right here travels down, travels up. So what we do, we'll start with the bar that's right in the middle of the upper body. We start in the good little squat position. And I'll bring my fist forward. Try to bring your fist or the bar toward your chin. Stand in the squat position the whole time. So you get to work a little bit of isometric work on the legs while strengthening the biceps of the arms. So once we get our desired reps here, and then we're going to end off with a core exercise. So we have our mat. So the leg raise. So before we start, just make sure as you go throughout this motion that you're really focusing on not letting your back arch or hyperextend. You want to take pressure off your disc and your spine. So we're lying down. First thing we're going to do is really press the lower back into the floor. You just feel your abdominal muscles, especially lower abdominal muscles, tighten up at that point. And then we'll lift the legs up, pointing the toes, and down. So that's the leg raise. Pretty simple but effective exercise to really kind of strengthen up your core. So once we're done with these 6 exercises, to complete the workout, what we'll do is simply complete the entire round for additional 2 sets for a total of 3 sets, and then we'll be done with our workout.